everybody, Janice here. Let me tell you a few things first. For those of you who follow me, thank you. And this is me. It's Janice, and my website is Pour Like Me, P-O-U-R-L-I-K-E-M-E, pourlikeme.com. I'm at Jenise410 on, well, Twitter and Instagram and YouTube. But I'm also Janice Brown. Brown is my last name. This is also a little info here. Let me get, I can't see to see what I'm showing you. Okay. This is, also I'm a songwriter, and I have some of my songs on iTunes. It's just Jenise, J-E-N-I-S-E. And then on the weekends, matter of fact, this Saturday also, I will be on, what did I do? I'm called the LDCC Art Block. I'm not sure who comes up next, so I can't give you that. But that would be on Periscope. Okay, this Saturday, 11 o'clock on Periscope. And then I also wanted to show you one of the paintings I finished the other day, which came out beautiful. It's this one right here. I don't know how well you can see that picture, but it is gorgeous in person. Now for today, I want to show you what I did yesterday on Periscope Live, and oh my God, it came out so good that I really want to do one today for my YouTube audience. And I will show you it. Okie dokie. Check this out. The colors are amazing. Look at this. I absolutely fell in love, I can't see this, in love with this painting. Look at that. This is a 12 by 12, and I'm going to do a gallery. And I didn't remember how big this is, so let me see what it is here. I would say 12. Let me see, wait a minute. It's a 12 by 16 gallery wrapped canvas. So I've already put the white on. Move this way so I know what I'm looking at. Okay. I've already put the white on, and the white consists of, let me get it over here, Artist Loft acrylic flow, right here. You know, I've lost 42 pounds, but I have all these fat clothes on me because I don't want to get, you know, dirty with the paint. When you do this type of paint, make sure you have your, you know, clothes you mess up on. I mean, this top is really a wreck under here. You would not believe. And then so I used the acrylic white flow by Artist Loft. I also put in a little dab of Bare Color Sample regular paint, acrylic paint. This is real cheap. So I'm testing this out a little bit just to see how I like it. And so far, so good. And then I filled it with Floetrol. I added some Floetrol to it. This you get at Home Depot. For those of you that just watching me for the first time, it's $13.97 at Home Depot. And then I have a bunch of colors that I did. I am using Artist Loft, what is this one? This is Metallic Blue. Okay. This one's Artist Loft Metallic Purple, which is, oh, these are so pretty. And this one is Metallic Cobalt Blue. I think it says blue. Yeah, blue. It's gorgeous. And then on top of that, when I first decided I wanted to do the acrylic or fluid art, I had ordered a thing on Amazon which came with the cups and stirrers, Floetrol, and about 36 paints for like $52, I think, something like that. But these are the little paints. So let me go through some of these. And it's a company honest to God, I've never heard of. But I found if you mix it the same way as you do regular acrylic basics. Well, let me get my bonus. I always play Slotomania. For those of you who never play Slotomania, I have so much fun playing it. I just got the star, so I won 2,400,000. Okay. Hey, in my spare time, I like to play a little bit. And then last night was great because in one day, I finished the dash, which you don't know what it is, but the thing is, I only started out with 5 billion, and I ended up with 100 billion, so that was pretty good. Okay, this is by Darice, D-A-R-I-C-E, and this is a satin acrylic paint. All of them are. This is golden brown. I don't know whether you could buy this separately or if you have to buy a set, or Amazon has all of it. Now, tomorrow and Tuesday, if you're a Prime member, everything's free shipping. There you go. I was never a Prime member for the longest time because I was like, I don't buy that much. But hello, since I start doing fluid art, I'm buying all sorts of things. Matter of fact, I just got a slew of these little palette knives, which I've never used a palette knife before. I'm a fine artist, and I've never used it. I'm not an abstract. I guess this is somewhat of an abstract. Oh, I didn't give the colors here. This was gray. This one's, what is it? Bright blue. Didn't even give the colors. Talking and yakking away. Ocean Breeze, which I have very little of, so I had to mix a little bit of the blue with it. Bright yellow. Aqua. And this one is bright red. Now I'm also going to be using colors I've mixed prior to yesterday. And it's all Liquitex Basics. And I did, well, basically a 50-50. 50% of the paint, 50% of Floetrol with a little water. Okay. So now what I'm going to do today is a swipe. That's how I got that particular painting I did yesterday on Periscope. And Periscope was so funny because you're doing everything totally live. And I originally wanted to do some type of flower, and it messed up. Well, you know, one thing about acrylic paint, if it messes up, you can do something else. I love doing swiping. I originally wanted to do a swipe, but I figured, oh, I'd try this in front of the crowd, you know. Oops, just got paint on me. I'm good at doing paint on me. For this particular part, I don't need gloves, so I don't have mine. I had over 83 viewers yesterday, and it's only the second time I've done it, so I thought that was pretty good. And put this back here. That was my drip pan, so when I do paint, when I do a base coat, I let the excess drip in there, and then worry about it later. Okay, I'm going to put the camera down so you can see the canvas and see what I do. So bear with me a little bit. Let me get this so I get you good. Get you right. Let me see. I guess I'll have to have you a little bit higher, I'm thinking. And well, maybe a little bit this way. Okay. This is a really long canvas, so you're not going to see. Well, the one tip, yeah, you're good. Okay, you can see the whole thing. And all this is so easy, it's absolutely cracks me up. I'm going to start first with this blue. I'm going to put some on here. And I'm going to swipe left to right. I'm not swiping up and down. I'm going sideways. Doesn't mean I'm going to keep everything sideways. Okay, I'm going to put like this. And a little bit of, well, I guess I'll do this color blue next. And I am really basically going for some sort of sky effect on the top here. So I'm working my way with the blues. It looks like a lot of paint, but it's really not. Not when I swipe it. And darker blue here. With a little bit swept in between. Okay. Then a little bit of gray. Maybe the clouds are coming in, or maybe there's a little fog. Who knows? You just play. A little bit of brown. And then make believe you have a few little flowers popping up. A little here. Not much red though. And then I'm going to do some more of my other color. Okie dokie. I'll do some green down here. Like I said, these are pre-mixed with Liquitex Basics and Floetrol and little water. Okay. And a little bit of dark green. Now yesterday, I can't remember all the colors I used, but I think I used at least this many colors. Okay. A little more green here. Have a little idea of my madness here. And some of my light blue up on top. And maybe there's a little lake here, so let me go like this. Maybe we'll have some reflection here. And this one is magenta, which by the way is really pretty. I love this color. This is by Golden. You know, I like to use Liquitex, but sometimes you got to really get a nice bright color. And you never know what that's going to be. That could be flowers. Little Naples yellow. Let me shake it a little bit though. Oops. I'm going to have some here. You have to really watch sometimes when you're doing yellow on top of blue because it will turn green. But at this point, it's all mixed up. Alright, and then I'm going to do nothing like a lot of color, right? Where do you see what happens when I finally do? Let me get this open. I put a little bit of treadmill. This one I'm running out, obviously, you could tell that. And that is Folk Art. Oh, no, yeah, Folk Art Purple Flash. And my favorite iridescent. Oh, I love this iridescent white. And I'm going to do some just like this. And maybe a little like that. It's such a pretty, pretty color. And you're probably saying, oh my God, why are you going that direction? Well, I guess you'll see. And a little bit of sienna. Yesterday on Periscope, girl says, she actually typed, because you could talk back and forth while you're on it. She's like, if I didn't see it with my own eyes, I'd have never believed it. So, let's hope we get the same effect. Okay, all my paint is on. Let me move these out of the way because I'm going to need my white again. And I'm going to go get my paper towel and wet it. You need to use a paper towel to wet it and swipe it. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way over here. And let me get my paper towel. This is a little bit longer, I think, than my paper towel, or wider. These are shop towels. They're a little bit, paper towels, they're a little bit stronger, so I'd probably get away with one, but I'll put two. All right, let me go dampen the end. Only need to do the end. It's handy having a sink over here, and it's one of those big tub sinks, which are great because you can really mess it up and not have to worry about it. Alrighty. Put this down on my chair so I can roll it up a little bit so it's not so much. Okay, here goes nothing. Oh, won't go nothing. Nothing will go. I'll put my weight down. Let me shake, rattle, and roll. And yesterday I used this cup to pour it, so I shall also use this cup to pour it. Should be enough. And I'm not pouring on the whole thing, I'm only pouring a little bit on the side here. Just enough so it can, I want a little looser, so I'm going to add a little water. This is water and Floetrol together. And mix it up. Perfect. And I'm going to add right here, right now. Get my little corner. Okie dokie. I could use a little more white, but that will do, I think. Soon find out, right? Alrighty, here we go. Here goes something. Make sure it's really on every piece. Let it soak in a little bit. And then slowly, you swipe it. Alrighty, you can see already the cells are popping out left and right, which is perfect. Now I do want to slide this a little bit this way. So I'm going to go under here and just lift this up a little bit. Let's slide a little bit without really making too much of a change. Yeah, it might make a little change with the size of my cells. I think maybe I'll keep it. Okay. I'll wipe my hand off. Last but not least, get rid of any bubbles you see popping. But I want to get some big cells, so I'm going to be moving them down in a second here. I'm going to go wash my hands real quick while that sets a little bit. Ah, that is pretty. Wow. You know, I only put like 1 drop of the silicone in those paints in the cup. 1 drop, that was it. So this is turning out beautiful. The other one's just as nice though that I have there. Okay. Let me put some gloves on. And I'm moving down a little bit and move some over on the sides so that I can get it all even around. Okay. Move it down a little bit. Not going too fast. Not going that slow either, though. Alright, come on. You can do it. Sometimes you just have to help a little guy over. You have to help it over. It gets stuck. I'm going to go a little bit this way. And a little bit this way. Yeah, I should have some. Nothing over here really much. It's stuck over here. It's not moving. So let me move this along. This purple. It's just not doing. This way. Put some of that over there. I don't like this now. Oh, but it kind of matches with this side, so I think I do like that. And this one corner is driving me crazy. Oh, colors are great. Just pick up some of this off the page. Slide it down a little bit. I just don't like spaces on the sides. A little bit over here. And I use the shiny side of my chalk instead of the material side because, whoops, get over there. Can I turn this around? Sometimes you have enough paint on there you have to kind of slide some off. Whoopsie, just touch that cup. Alright, I got to do a little more paint over here. Looks almost like waves. Now that's pretty decent, pretty cool. Alright, all my sides are filled. Or covered, except over here, this one little plot. Alright, I can take my gloves off now. It looks like stormy seas and a stormy sky. It's amazing how this stuff does it. It does it. That's crazy. I love the design. The cells are going to continue growing. Look at all these up here. Wow. Alright, I'm going to pick a few little things here. I don't like that really that much, or that. And this is cool. I could slide it off and get rid of it, but I think I like it. I'm going to stick some, maybe some white up there. Or maybe not. kind of like it. Well, this is called a swipe. Hope you like it. And a little spot here, gotta cover up, and here. I'm glad I did it on the gallery because it's perfect. You can hang it up right on the wall. Don't have to frame it or anything. I'll show you what it looks like close up. I'm going to put my camera the other way. My camera. What the heck? I don't know how to do it. Just like this. Get my fingers out of the camera. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Can you see? Pretty soon it's going to pop up all kinds of beautiful cells. And it'll be cells within cells. And then people start imagining and they see all kind of animals or whatever. It's really funny. Look at this section. This section looks so cool. Okay. Alright, put you back on the stand and I'll chat with you a little bit. Go this way. Alrighty, well, you can't duplicate this art. That's why it's the way it is. You cannot duplicate it at all. There we go. This is what I did yesterday. And now that one's a total different effect. But I like it. I love them both. So they'll be going up for sale on my Etsy site. Just go on Etsy. I'm Jenise 410. Can't remember Jenise. It's like Denise with a J. And 410 is because I'm 4'10". That gives you an idea or maybe a way to remember. And then Pour Like Me, P-O-U-R, because it's pouring, pourlikeme.com. That's my website. As soon as these are dry and well enough where it can be backed with a brown paper and hung with a wire, then I hang the wire after somebody buys it because I want to make sure which way do they want it. You know, do they want it this way? Do they want it the other way? They have the choice. So if you buy it, it'll be up on my website. Or if you're hunting for it, you can always come back and watch my video again. Be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell for a reminder when I'm on again. I try to get on once a week, but sometimes I can't. And then I'm doing Periscope Saturday. And if you haven't downloaded the app, it's an app. It's Periscope TV. And that's 11 o'clock on Saturday. Whether or not I'll be there on the following Saturday depends, and maybe later on the day, which will be fine too. So I'll let everybody know. Anyway, have a great weekend. Have a great Saturday or Sunday. And I will talk to you then. Bye-bye.